Hi, welcome to your weekly Oracle card reading. This week, I'm going to use Soul Coaching Oracle cards by Denise, Linn, as well as Magical Times Empowerment cards by Jody, Bergsma. Alright, so we'll start with the Soul Coaching Oracle cards. Yeah, we'll just do 3 of each today. I feel like that's the right thing to do. Okay. Flow. The glory of the universe flows through me. So, I've heard that going with the flow of the universe makes everything seem to fall into place a lot easier. And I'm feeling like maybe things are kind of flowing pretty naturally for us right now. And we just need to kind of center ourselves so that we can feel what our next moves are, and that will put us into the flow. So, yeah, and just making sure to follow any intuitive hunches you have and following your inner guidance, which really is just tuning into your heart and tuning into your centeredness. And when you tune into your centeredness, it's easier to kind of feel whether something is right for you or not. So, yeah, just when you feel like lighter about a decision, you know that that's the right decision. When you feel like a contraction around your heart, you know that that decision isn't right for you. So tuning into that when you're making decisions will help you be more in the flow when you do make the lighter decision. All right. Essence. In my essence, I am joy. All right. And this is a really great card, actually, to kind of teach us how to center ourselves. So when you tune into your heart, imagining like just getting to the deep core of your being and like letting, like almost like plucking away old petals, imagining those petals that are like, you know, not serving you anymore, just like being plucked away. And as you get to the core of who you are, even the layers that are still beautiful, you can pluck those away and then find that core of light. And tuning into that is really, you know, the essence of who you are. And, you know, that's where the joy really is, and the peace, and, you know, the centeredness, the way to go with the flow, the essence of joy. So that's a good meditation to try when you need to try to find your center, and also try to find the, you know, the center of who you are, essentially. So yeah. Adventure. Wonderful new experiences fill my life. Wow, that's awesome. So when we start being in the flow, we'll attract new experiences and new possibilities and new adventures. We'll find more things that really resonate with who we are in our soul essence, and find new opportunities and really be in the flow so that we can really be where we're meant to be at the right time, so that we can find those new experiences that we really need to experience. All right, let's do the magical times. All right. Nice. Cool. I like these with this. This is appropriate. So, discernment. All right. See the truth of the situation. Use common sense and do not be fooled. Pay attention. Your intuition knows. So, paying attention to the truth of how you feel about something and paying attention to that feeling. And also be aware of any false opportunities or situations that really don't resonate with you. So, and make sure to use common sense as well, not just your intuition. Because, sometimes things look good on the surface, but when you get there, it's not always what you imagined it would be. So, making sure to follow your intuition in that regard and paying attention to what makes the most sense for you, in a more practical way. So, yeah, just being discerning about what really is good for you and what's right for your path. Journey. Focus on how far you have come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. Yeah, once you start getting on your path and on your, being in the flow on your journey, things will kind of come to you, like help in the guise of sometimes other things that you don't even realize is help. And also just pay attention to how much you really have learned on this path so far. And notice how far you really have come. And don't get too hard on yourself about, where, in accordance to where you are and where you want to be. Just be sure that, you focus on what you really are trying to get out of what you want. Like, what is it that you're really looking for within that? And try to just focus on the steps on the way. Focus on those, little steps that you have to take in order to kind of get the bigger picture of what you want. And mostly, focusing on what that thing, what will that bring you? What feelings are you wanting to get out of what you want? And paying attention to, whether certain choices are in tune with that feeling even. So, yeah, that will help you to really stay on course. Okay, prosperity. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. And I think when it does begin in the mind because you have to train your mind to focus on the positive. But it also, the more important place to focus as well is on how it makes you feel in your heart and in your soul. And so focusing on, gratitude about where you are now and focusing on gratitude about the things you've already accomplished will attract more of that feeling through other accomplishments. And yeah, more blessings will come to you when you start focusing on the positive and being true to your heart. So, yeah. All right. Well, have a great week, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and liking and subscribing and commenting. I really appreciate all of that. And I will talk to you next week.